Wednesday Night Wars.
Hello and welcome to week 4 here in the Warzone. And we have got 4 matches for you with the competitors in Group B. But before we get into that, if you are new here, then please could you go down and hit that subscribe button. Welcome to week 4 of the Wednesday Night Wars. This is our opening contest. And for one introducing first, Zachery. So hello and welcome along to the 4th week of Season 4. This is the second matches for all of the Group B, and there's Snare. Snare not waiting. He wants to get this match underway fast, and a big clothesline to the back of the head of Zachery. But Zachery, in control, manages to turn the tables on Snare, but Snare, backbreaker, and now just wrenching the back of Zack. Of course, there's nothing that Larry, the referee, can do at the moment. The match has not officially started as Snare just launches Zachery. And Zachery slowly back to his feet, but manages to regain his composure, but catches Snare with a big headbutt. This is not paying off, I think, the way Snare expected, but again, just launching Zack into those steel steps, and Zack catching again with another headbutt. Zachery putting up a good fight and a neck breaker. Snare felt that one, and now Zachery's turn to fire up with those shots. Just pummeling away on the monster Snare. And a big clubbing blow drops Snare. Zachery getting back into the ring, getting into the ring for the first time here this evening. And Snare is the one left on the outside in a lot of pain. Can Snare even get back up and carry on with this match? Snare's back on his feet. He is in. And now we have the bell. The match is officially underway. Oh, a power slam backbreaker by Snare. And now Snare is in control. Big splash. Snare is not a small man. That is a lot of weight coming down on Zack. But another headbutt. Zachery has just been headbutting his way in this match. And a big forearm shot drops Snare. Of course, both of these two won their matches last week. Whoever wins this match is guaranteed a spot in the semi-final. And now Zachery, gets caught by Snare. Oh, and a big line. Did you see the impact there? Snare nearly taking the head off Zachery. Looking for a suplex, gets him up. He's going to hold him there. Let Zachery think about what's coming up. All the blood rushing to Zack's head. And there's the impact. And Snare just stamping away. Zachery countering. Oh, a jumping elbow. And a splash of his own. Zachery turning the tables on Snare. And another splash. Zack just kicking away. Zack setting up in the corner. And a big big knee into the pin. Snare holding the ropes, but the referee did not see it. So the points are going to be going to Zachery. And it is going down in the record books as a win for the Warzone original, Zachery. And as you can see now, Zack sitting on 4 points with only one more match to go. Snare still on 2, so that means Zachery will be in the semi-finals of Season 4. But let us not hang about. It's time for the ladies. So let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
The contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first. She is the Gran Edith.
And there's Edith making her way to the ring, debuting here in Season 4, but was unsuccessful last time she was here 2 weeks ago. Can she turn the tables and pick up those desperately needed 2 points? You do not want to get 2 losses in a row.
And introducing their opponents.
But the same can be said about this next lady.
This is Chikako Asami.
Chikako Asami. One of the originals here in the war zone, but yet to score any points in Season 4. Can she turn the tides here? Whoever is unsuccessful in this match is gonna be in that danger zone, facing the career-ending match at the Season 4 final. But there she is, Chikako Asami in the ring. And this is a must-win match for both of these ladies. And we've got Gary refereeing this important contest as he calls for the bell. Edith coming out. Oh, lovely suplex there, taking Chikako over. And Edith is in control, taking Chikako over to the ropes. Sends her off. Oh, a beautiful arm drag by Edith. Now just drops that knee over the arm of Chikako. Edith, the grappling granny, been in control here. And Chikako Asami not been able to get going in this match. As Edith now just wrenching that knee, wrapping Chikako's leg around that rope. And a big European drops Chikako. Goes for that head scissors and just pounding away at the noggin of Asami. Edith in control in this match, and Chikako Asami needs to get some momentum. She needs to cut Edith off, or this isn't going to last much longer. As Edith just stamping away, going for that submission. Oh, just wrenching, trapping the leg and wrenching the neck of Chikako. Chikako in a world of hurt here, but manages to find a way out. Rolls Edith through. Can she capitalise? Edith with a stunner. I think the answer to my question was no, but Chikako catches Edith with that dragon screw and now just pounding her head into the canvas. Chikako needs to build some momentum here, but Edith just trips her up into the pin. Gary's there for the count, and that is it! Edith picking up the victory, and Chikako Asami could not get going in that matchup. And as we can see, Edith now has those 2 points, and with only one more match left, Chikako Asami is still yet to score, which means she is in a very precarious position here in Season 4. But it is now time for the gentlemen once again, so let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
The contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first. This is a little man.
And there's Little Mac, debuted here in Season 4, but is still yet to pick up any points. Just like the last match, this is a must-win match for both of these competitors. They are both sitting on 0 points. Whoever loses this match is going to have a hard time ahead of them with only one more match to go. Of course, Little Mac faced Zachery last time, but Zachery is just on too much of a roll. Can Little Mac redeem himself here? And Kendra in the war zone, yet to score. Will he recreate what his former tag team partner did of entering the war zone, losing all his matches, then losing his career in N-FHW? Of course, that was Dean Roller, who lost Season 2 and is no longer a part of N-FHW. And you've got to think that's got to be playing on Kendra's mind. But we will find out as both men are in the ring. And we have got Barry refereeing this contest as he calls for the bell. This high pressure match, Kendra on the receiving end of those dangerous punches by Little Mac. And that is something you do not want. Little Mac is so dangerous with those strikes. Oh, into a trapezius hold, but too close to the ropes. Kendra in trouble as Little Mac drops his whole body weight down across the ribs. Little Mac now moving Kendra away from the ropes. Into the pin. Just a 2 count. Kendra getting his shoulders up off the floor. As Little Mac brings up Kenny. Big discus punch. Into another splash. That could be enough there. But Kendra digging down deep, catching Little Mac with those kicks. Going for that camel clutch. He's got it. Little Mac needs to find a way out of this. And he does. Takes Kendra down. And just follows up straight away. The resilience of Little Mac there. Little Mac now brings Kenny up onto his shoulder and just dumps him, powers him into the floor, deadlifts Kendra up into a running power slam, and now just deadlifts him into a gut wrench. Little Mac just throwing Kendra around like a sack of spuds. As he brings Kenny back up again. Gets him up onto his shoulder. Drops him over that top rope. Into the cover. Kendra too close to the ropes though. And Barry notices. Calls for the break of the hold. Big splash by Little Mac. Oh, Kendra ducks underneath. Gets those kicks in. You've got to think that Little Mac is not as used to the kicking strikes here with his boxing background. Now Kendra in control. Kendra just a leg sweep with that choke. Kendra in control. Can he keep this momentum going? Goes for that strike, but Little Mac just sidesteps. That was a silly maneuver by Kendra, but Little Mac hits that backbreaker. And that was enough. Kendra made the mistake there of trying to trade blows with Little Mac, and Little Mac just easily stepped out of the way of that punch and delivered that devastating backbreaker to pick up those crucial 2 points. And now Kendra is in a world of trouble with only one more match to go in 2 weeks' time. But let us now head over to the women. So let me hand you over to our ring announcer.
Gentlemen, this is now time for our main event of the evening. Introducing first. This is Morgan Jones.
And there she is, Morgan Jones. This is going to be another pinnacle match like the Snare Zack match. Whoever wins this one is guaranteed to go through to the semi-finals. And you've got to be thinking, what is going through the head of Morgan Jones? Last time she was in the ring with Chantal Jorden, she was suplexed from the top of a ladder to the outside of the arena, which put her out of action for almost the entire season.
Their opponents.
But she can't let her emotions get the better of her. She needs to stay focused when she is in the ring as someone as dangerous as Chantal Jorden. Of course, this match is just a regular match. There will be no ladders in this one. But how is their last encounter going to play on the mind of Morgan Jones? And we have got Larry refereeing this final matchup for tonight. As both women are ready and Larry calls for the bell. Morgan Jones coming out the gate strong, catching Chantal with those strikes and now just wrenching the arm over that top rope. Spins through into that kick. Morgan Jones focusing all of her efforts onto the arm of Chantal Jorden. And a big drop kick takes Chantal to the arena floor. And Morgan Jones being savage here today. And you can hardly blame her. But misses that moonsault. She took the risk. But she manages to block Chantal. And just wrenches that arm over her shoulder. Chantal Jorden sending Morgan back in. Doesn't want to stay on the outside. And now Chantal just wrenching the neck and the back of Jones. But Morgan Jones spins out. Oh, beautiful suplex there by Chantal Jorden. High impact maneuver. That's going to slow Morgan Jones down. As Chantal brings her up and just drops her down onto the canvas. Drops an elbow. Chantal Jorden now in control, taking her time. And that's the difference here. Chantal is much more in control. Morgan Jones was being effective, but she was being much more reckless with her attacks. Chantal Jorden just picking apart Morgan Jones. Stamping away into the face. Bringing her back up to her feet. And a beautiful drop kick. Connecting to the heart of Morgan Jones. Morgan Jones now, snapmare, big kick to the back. And a big kick to the face. Morgan Jones pounding away into the temple of Chantal Jorden. As Morgan brings her back up, snapmare again. What's she looking for here? Oh, just wrenches her neck over. And a big kick to the back. Morgan Jones, can you hear the impact? And now she hits that moonsault. Trying to separate the shoulder, just pulling at the arm. Morgan Jones bringing Chantal back up to her feet. Oh, Chantal blocked with a beautiful hip throw there. Taking Morgan Jones over. And I think Morgan Jones letting her emotions get a little bit heated here tonight. Chantal sends her into the corner, but Morgan puts the brakes on. Chantal blocks, comes back some strikes of her own. And a suplex. Chantal going for that crossface. Morgan Jones is in trouble here. Can she find a way out? Chantal Jorden has that locked in, relinquishes the hold, but goes to the arm, doesn't go for the cover. Was that a mistake by Chantal? As she's measuring Morgan Jones now. Oh, Morgan catches Chantal with that back elbow. Getting those kicks. And the big kick takes her down. And now Morgan Jones is measuring Chantal. Morgan Jones with that big strike into the cover. And that is it. Morgan Jones gets some vindication for their last encounter. And she will be going on to the semi-finals, even though there is still one more match to go. You can see Morgan Jones on those 4 points. And Chantal on 2, along with Edith. So the question is, who will be joining Morgan Jones in the semi-finals? And the question for the men is the same. Who will be joining Zachery? Join us again next time here at the Wednesday Night Wars.